Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome. So it's been a while since we've done RWBY, but we're back with Volume 1, Chapter 4. Yes, the chapters. I actually said it right this time. Not episode, but rather chapter. Chapter 4. And we've met quite a bunch of wonderful and lovely characters so far. Obviously, we've met the 4 main characters, as well as a few side characters. The most prominent of them, of course, being John the Ark. Well, not quite. But yeah, we basically like the first 3 episodes really have been about the introduction of the characters, and it's been quite enjoyable. You know, getting to see, for example, RWBY and Blake. You know, well, more so RWBY and Schneeweiss. Them getting kind of, well, actually it's Weiss Schnee, and you remember that. But like them getting kind of closer after they had that shaky start in the second episode. So it's good to see, that relationship grow. Of course, I kind of expected to not everything to go perfect right at the beginning, but I do think that relationship with all these characters is going to grow, and ultimately I do think all these characters are going to, get closer. They're all going to come together, and where that leads ultimately, I feel like we're almost in like a Hogwarts scenario, where like we have like these bunch of characters just going to school, and just like learning in school, and then like once a while, instead of like mysteries in Hogwarts, but rather once a while they head out and do their own things. Maybe not, perhaps not. I don't know. With that said, and out of the way though, ladies and gentlemen, let's hop into episode. No, I was so close and I was so nearly perfect. Chapter, not episode 4. I'm disappointed now. I got so far, but at the end, it doesn't even matter. With that said, episode 4 of RWBY. Also, before we start, you can watch the show officially either on Rooster Teeth's website, or you can watch it like me on Crunchyroll. Obviously on Crunchyroll we don't have the subtitles, but that's okay. I know. Usually I prefer having subtitles, but oh well. I'm paying for Crunchyroll, so I might as well use Crunchyroll. If I was paying for Rooster Teeth, I probably would watch it on Rooster Teeth, but I'm paying for Crunchyroll for other things as well, so it kind of just works out brilliantly that way, since it's on there as well. With that said, boop. We barely seen him, so I for like 5 seconds. Am I gonna go look at that? Oh, no, you know what? I won't. Well, we'll go back for like 5 seconds, and we'll see that scene again. I want to see who those characters are. Don't know them. Okay, so characters we have yet to meet. I'm here for it. RWBY.
Wake up, lazy bud.
Well.
It's morning.
Like immediately we get introduced to them. Okay, all right, okay, cool. All right, I'm good with that.
Wake up, lazy bud.
I'm great with that, in fact.
It's morning.
She's basically me 2.0.
We've been at Beacon for a full 24 hours. Not that I thought we'd get kicked out or anything. I mean, you're the perfect student and I'm me. But it's just crazy,
All right, calm down.
So long. What are the odds?
Calm down.
Together? Well, not together. Not that I'm not saying you're not handsome. You are handsome, but that's just weird, right? Right. What was I thinking?
Still talking.
I hope we end up on the same team together.
Ha.
Ooh, we should come up with some sort of plan to make sure we end up on the same team together. What if we bribe that master? No, that won't work. He has a school. I know. We'll have
Okay. We're gonna have to talk about her. My goodness. Can you be quiet? The funny thing is, right? She's basically me. You lot know, if you've watched my videos, you lot know that I love to talk. I don't know if it's the sound of my own voice that I love. Okay, could be better. In my mind I sound more bellissimo. In reality, I don't know how I really sound, but at least to myself, I like my own voice. She definitely likes her own voice. The difference is when I talk philosophy. I talk geography. I talk history. I talk jurisprudence. I talk about the importance of life, financial stability, wealth, equity, trust, and all of the things that are anywhere in that spectrum. When she talks about school. I know. That's not me. That's definitely not me. Absolutely 100% not me. Please don't tell me it's gonna... No! There we go. No!
Yes, it's school. I know.
No! We were doing so fine. We were doing so fine. Well, here's gonna be a cut. I said cut. Okay, let's try it again. That's gonna be a... People always thought I was joking when I said my internet is terrible. It's not I keep saying my internet is terrible. It's not my internet that's terrible. It's actually my router is too far away from my Wi-Fi dongle. See, I used to have... I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this plenty of times before, but I'll mention it again because it's obviously relevant right now with the fact that my internet just froze. It's now loading, and I'm giving it some time to like continue loading, right? But basically what happened is I used to have an internet installed. This room right now is in the first floor. And I used to have the internet installed right here because I used to like LAN cable, because I used to game and I wanted the best connection possible, right? But then lockdown happened and I was like, I'll get myself cheaper internet. You know, I'll switch companies and get myself cheaper internet because you know what? I don't need that. I don't need to, you know, the high-speed internet. You know, previously I had a job that kind of required a high-speed internet. I don't need it anymore. So I changed internet. And then when I changed internet and they came to install it, they were like, well, sorry. Due to the lockdown protocols, we can't install internet upstairs. To me, that doesn't make sense, right? But they're like, well, sorry, that's not the case. So we're going to have to install it downstairs. So they installed it downstairs. And now I barely reach. I barely reach. My internet barely reaches. I'm nearly done with that contract though. The 12 months are nearly over, so I'll be switching most certainly. And if they dare tell me they can't do it upstairs, that's when I'm gonna write them a letter. And it's not gonna be a friendly one. Oh no. With that said, I think we've wasted enough time. Let's get back into it.
Oh, we'll have some sort of signal, like a distress signal. Or
Batman.
Signal, so we can find each other in the forest. Can you imitate a sloth?
Nora?
Yes, Ren?
Ren and
I
Nora.
don't think sloths make a lot of noise.
Ren and Nora. I'm trying to think like who they could be based on. Ren and Nora. Like Ren, I don't know why I'm thinking like Ren and Stimpy. Most certainly not based. Ren. What kind of name is Ren? I want to say sounds Chinese. But I think maybe more Korean. I'm actually not sure. Not sure at all. Ren, okay. That doesn't tell me much. Nora. Who's Nora in history? Who is Nora? Her appearance doesn't really tell me anything. I mean, she's got a heart shape, you know, and she keeps blushing, but that doesn't really tell me much in terms of like who she could be based on, or who she is. Model, maybe not modeled after, but like who she... Nora sounds familiar though. Maybe I'm just thinking of Nova, you know, like a supernova. Maybe Nora. There is someone that I know that not personally, but there is someone in fiction that is called Nora, but I can't remember who. Someone let me know of the references. Someone let me know of the reference because I clearly am not getting them.
That's why it's perfect! No one will suspect we're working together.
Come on, Nora. Let's go.
But not together.
Okay, we get it. We get it.
Wonder what those two are so worked up about.
Oh, who knows? So, you seem awfully chipper this morning.
Yep, no more awkward small talk or getting to know you stuff. Today, I get to let my sweetheart do the talking.
Okay.
Well, remember, Ruby, you're not the only one going through initiation. If you want to grow up, you're going to have to meet new people and learn to work together.
As we met new people.
Dad. Okay, first of all, what does meeting people have to do with fighting? And secondly, I don't need people to help me grow up. I drink milk.
But what about when we form teams? I don't know. I'll just be on your team or something.
Nope.
Maybe you should try being on someone else's team.
Your sister.
Yeah.
Saying that you do not wish to be on the same team as me?
Yeah. She's doing the typical sibling thing. I don't have a sibling, but I do know from experience, well, not from my personal experience, but from seeing other people with their personal experience, a sibling being like, you are over there, I am over here. When we are at home, we can come together. Everywhere else, I don't know you. You don't know me. I've never met you before. You've never met me. The typical sibling thing, alright? Look, don't lie. If you have a sibling, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
What? No, of course I do. I just thought, I don't know, maybe it would help you break out of your shell.
Yeah.
I don't need to break out of my shell. That's absolutely
Ridiculous! There's no way I put my gear in locker 636 yesterday. I
I like the
would've never
transition.
had to count that high. Why does this have to
Who
happen
is
this
she?
way?
So, Pyrrha, have you given any thought to whose team you would like?
Okay, Pyrrha, obviously, fire. I mean, it's a stupid observation, but Pyra. Pyro, Pyrrha. I'm thinking of Pyra from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Pyrrha. I mean, there are so many people that, fire, sun. There are so many people that are associated with fire or sun that, like, the name really doesn't tell me much, if I'm being completely honest, because it could be anything of a billion different things. I do like that design, though. Not sure how practical that is, that design, because this looks like something that they look so completely diametrically opposed. Like, she, it looks like, well, actually, that's actually a good observation. She is ice and she is fire. A song of ice and a song of, okay, no, I need to stop amusing myself. A song of ice and fire, maybe. Please tell me. Well, and she said, no, I'm going too far. She sings, she's ice, and that's fire. A song of ice and okay, I'll stop. I'll stop.
Like to be on? I'm sure everyone must be eager to unite with such a strong, well-known individual such as yourself.
I'm not quite sure. I was planning on letting the chips fall where they may.
Well, I
Okay.
was thinking maybe we could be on a team together.
Well, that sounds grand.
Great! This will be perfect. The smartest girl in class combined with the strongest girl in class. Together we will be unstoppable.
Which one are
See
you?
it now. We'll be popular. We'll be
The
celebrities.
smartest or the
We'll be
strongest?
perfect grades. Nothing could come between us now.
You know what else is great? Me, Jean Arc. Nice to meet you.
You again?
Nice to
Nothing.
meet you, Jean.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Couldn't help but
Oh. Okay, Jean. I see. Pyra. No, Pyrrha. Sorry.
You again?
Nice to meet you, Jean.
They are ice and fire, completely opposites, eh?
couldn't help but overhear your fondness of me the other day.
Oh, you've got to be
That's me.
kidding me.
That's me right there.
No need to be embarrassed. So, been hearing rumors about teams. I was thinking you and me would make a good one. What do you say?
Actually, I think the teams are comprised of 4 students each, so...
You don't say. Well, hot stuff. Play your cards right, and maybe you could join up with the winning team.
Jean, is
Hot
it-
stuff, eh?
Do you have any idea who you were talking to?
Not in the slightest, Snow Angel.
This is Pyrrha.
Hello again.
Pyrrha graduated top of her class at Sanctum.
Never
Smartest.
She's won the Mistral Regional Tournaments 4 years in a row. A new record.
The what?
She's on the
Okay.
front of every Pumpkin Pete's Marshmallow Flakes box.
That's you? They only do that for star athletes and cartoon characters.
Yeah,
Oh my!
it was pretty cool.
Oh
And
my.
The cereal isn't very good for you.
So,
Well, who cares?
do you really think you're in a position to ask her to be on your team?
Yes.
I guess not. Sorry.
Actually, Jean, I think you'd make a great leader.
Aww.
Stop it.
Seriously, please stop it. This kind of behavior should not be encouraged.
Sounds like Pierre's on board for Team Jean. Spots are filling up quick. Now, I'm not supposed to do this, but maybe I could pull some strings.
Nah.
Find a
Nah.
What do you say?
All right, that's a bit too close. Pyrrha, a little help, please.
Peasants, stay away.
I'm sorry.
Did you just throw a lance at him?
I'm sorry.
What do you mean? I'm sorry. You
First-year
just
students
you killed him.
report to Beacon Cliff for initiation. Again, all first-year students report to Beacon Cliff immediately.
You did not kill him.
Meeting you.
Hold
is-
on, Klein.
No, we're going back. I'm sorry. What is that weapon? I mean, obviously everything is a gun, so I'm assuming that's a trigger right here. Can you see? Yeah, you can't see the mouse. Okay, that's the trigger right here, and that's probably that's probably the rifle. So like if you hold it like if you stab something like that, it's almost like a bayonet. The other way around of a bayonet. Whereas with a bayonet, you have like a well, not quite a spear, but more so like I guess you could call it a spear. You've got a spear at the front, and then beneath that you have, your rifle. This is like the same concept that you have like, something for close combat and something for more so, a bit more range. But it's just like you're holding. Man, that would not be a weapon that I would wield because I'm clumsy, alright? She is obviously not because she is top of the grades and everything. Whereas I'm clumsy, right? If that was a weapon that, like, has like a gun you're facing the other way, I'd be like, eh! I'd stab you, like, and then shoot myself in the process. Knowing me. Oh, that would not end well. Oh, that would not end well.
Likewise.
Having some trouble there, Lady Killer?
I don't understand. My dad said all women look for is confidence. Where did I go wrong?
You don't have to look like me.
Angel probably wasn't the best start.
Come on, John. Let's go.
They would make a great team, but we all know that the team is going to be
For years,
RWBY.
you have trained to become warriors, and today your abilities will be evaluated in the Emerald Forest.
Now, I'm sure many of you have heard rumors about the assignment of teams. Well, allow us to put an end to your confusion.
Okay.
Each of you will be given teammates. Today.
What?
These
I didn't know anyone.
teammates will be with you for the rest of your time here at Beacon. So it is in your best interest to be paired with someone with whom you can work well.
Oh.
That being said, the first person you make eye contact with after landing will be your partner for the next 4 years.
What? Yeah, what?
I told you.
After you've partnered up, make your way to the northern end of the forest.
Who's the first? Her sister.
You'll meet opposition
I guess.
along the way.
Yeah.
Do not hesitate to destroy everything in your path, or you will die. You will be monitored and graded for the duration of your initiation, but our instructors will not intervene. You will find an abandoned temple at the end of the path containing several relics. Each pair must choose one and return to the top of the cliff.
Okay, this is...
We'll guard that item, as well as your standing, and grade you appropriately.
Okay.
Are there any questions?
Yeah,
a bunch?
Sir?
Good. Now.
Oh, this guy just said nah. Nah.
Sir, I've got, a question. So, this landing strategy thing, what is it? You're, like, dropping us off or something?
No. You will be falling.
Oh.
Oh, my goodness.
So, like, did you hand out parachutes for us?
Nah.
No. You will be using your own landing strategy.
Yeah, this school would get sued. Oh, she's ready. Oh, she's ready. She's got them shades on.
What is a landing strategy?
Yeah. 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 That went about as I expected, but better. But better. This was a fun episode. Look, I'm gonna pause it here. Perfect spot to pause it. I'm gonna pause it here and just say this. All right. This went more. This I kind of said at the beginning that this was that I felt like this was gonna be like Hogwarts, like Harry Potter. Like Harry Potter. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like Harry Potter. Just like with outside tasks. But no. This feels more like the Hunger Games, and I've not played I've not watched the Hunger Games, but this is what I would imagine the Hunger Games to feel like just a challenge, a task. Like, okay, we've got this and that. Do it, get it, find it, look for it, search for it. Just like a giant scavenger hunt, which I very much enjoyed as a kid. Every time Easter came around, they had like a giant scavenger hunt where they just hid like some Easter eggs, and if you could find, like, what was it, like 10 Easter eggs, you would get a prize or something. So that was a fun thing to do as a kid. Very much enjoyed that. Always very much enjoy watching these things. I mean, one of the things that I really enjoy is One Piece, and that's kind of like a giant scavenger hunt as well. So I'm actually looking forward to like seeing this scavenger hunt. or maybe so this challenge, I guess I should call it. We met a few new characters. I mean, 3 to be precise. Actually, we met 4 new characters, I believe. 3 with names, but while right here at the beginning, I think while John is walking by, we see a 4th character. No, am I wrong? I thought like John was walking by and we saw a 4th character sort of in the, not in the background, but rather where he was walking through. But I could be completely off here. I don't know. Maybe I'm just misremembering it. Like right here when he just walks right now, and then there is a person, I think green clothing. No, never mind. I was completely off.
So, Pyrrha.
Yep, I was completely off. Okay, so we met 3 new characters. Pyra. I think I've said that right. Actually, it's probably best if I go right here. Pyra. Sorry, I need to get that right. I'm going to confuse it a lot with Pyra from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, a game that is very near and dear to my heart. But we also met, if I could find them, the images. We've also met, there we go. We've also met Ren and Nova. Sorry. Ren and Nora, not Nova. I was obviously thinking of Supernova, trying to make that connection that way. But yeah, we met those 2 characters, and I'm actually intrigued by them. Very much intrigued by them. I mean, he's obviously, the traditional, the typical, I guess you could say, man of few words, where she literally makes up for it. Like, she makes up for it 100%, absolutely, completely. You know what? It's a nice it's a nice thing to have, I guess. When one person is just quiet, the silent type, and the other person is just the loud, outgoing type. Kind of like me. You're just a freak, like me. It's kind of fun when you see that, when you get represented in the show in a way. With that said, though, that was a very enjoyable episode. I will see all of you for episode 5, which will, I don't know when episode 5 will come out. I was told obviously to watch these, episode 4 and 5 together. I don't know whether I will have the time, if I'm being completely honest. I didn't check. I mean, this one is 60 minutes long, but it was still part 1, and I didn't check how long that was when I had to make the cut. So yeah, with that said, I will see all of you for the next one, everyone, with the challenge, with the task, with the crucial elements in place, with meeting more characters. I mean, we obviously don't know who this character is. Were there a few other characters that we saw in the lineup? I mean, there were a few other characters that we saw in a this guy, for example. So yeah, with that said, we don't know all the characters just yet, but there is obviously more to come. With that said, I'll see all of you in the next one. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out, and as always,